Actually, before I start going into the agent config file, I think this would be a good opportunity to show what's going on behind the scenes with the agent. Now, another huge feature that we've added was the ability to have the agent auto-tune itself. So no more worries about the tuning profiles and the polling interval times, etc., that you would have to worry about with WinCollect 7. Now we can take a look at what the agent's doing just by going into this log viewer. So again, this is something that we have set, it's not really for everyone to use. It's there, you can go in and see what the agent is doing. But what I actually want to show is how the agent is determining. So we can see here right now that the agent's processing, events from all the different channels, from all the different machines. We can see that, it's processed 40 events here from this machine, perf 1200 on the, the security event channel. Yeah, so the security event channel, it grabbed 40 events. Now it is showing here right now the 40 events, it's got an average EPS right now of 1.1. But what's going on behind the scenes is that's all being tracked by the agent. And if the agent starts seeing, fluctuations in the remote sources or, the local sources, any source that this agent is responsible for, it's collecting events from, it will change itself. So it'll tell itself, okay, I saw like 4 events here in the last minute. I'm going to tune myself and I'm going to increase the times to say, I'm not going to go out again for another 60 seconds. Or, so that's like the max time that we would go out. So at least a minute, it would check the channel. So it's not hammering away like every 3 seconds or every, with WinCollect 7, it would just go out to every 3 channels, every 3 seconds and just ask, hey, do I have new events? With WinCollect 10, it doesn't do that. It keeps track of, as I said, what it's seen before, and it will adjust itself. So we can see this. If we go, actually to see that, we have to go into debug modes. So this, by default, InfoX is the, the logging category that's set with WinCollect 10 out of the box. What we actually need to do is we need to go in here now and just turn on the advanced UI for a second and go to the log configuration and change it to debug. Now we built this into the browser, the UI. You can still use the logconfig.xml file. That's, it's available in the, same path before C program files, IBM, WinCollect config, and we have our log config here. Just if you have the console already open, you can go in here and change it to debug mode. Now if we go back over to the log viewer, we can start seeing some more information about the agent. And if we take a look at some of these, let's see if we can find some here now. Let's just load some newer files. So let's take a look here. Process some events. It's still updating some timestamps. But yeah, let's take a look at this one up here. So we can see, it's done working with this, workstations perf 1223 on the application channel. It probably found some events, but it's already tuned itself out to like almost the max time of 60 seconds. So this, as I said, these will fluctuate depending on, what the agency's coming in from all those remote sources. So that's the built-in, tuning, auto-tuning, and how it sort of works in behind the scenes. We don't need to go into too depth here of what's going on. But auto-tuning is the default set for your sources. Now you can go in and you can configure each channel individually to not use auto. You can use like low event rate server and all the same similar stuff to what was WinCollect 10. But we do recommend everyone just use the automatic tuning and just let the agent handle it, and it'll determine what it needs to do in order to start collecting events.